My beautiful earthlings, my beautiful human family, you all are. Welcome to my channel, Supernatural Starseed. My name is Remon Powell. If you're new to my channel, I welcome you with open arms. So come here, give us a hug. If you're not new to my channel, I'll give you a firms because you've had too many hugs. You feel me? But then again, you can't get enough hugs. So come here, give us a hug. Hey! But anyway, I want to be speaking about insecurities in this video because insecurity is a major obstacle to overcome, and I just want to let you know how I dealt with mine, and you know how I've dealt with mine, because this conscious shift is basically just allowing us to understand that we have a body, we have responsibility to feed the body, to fuel the body, to treat the body, to love the body, and to accept the body that you have. Because this is your vehicle through life at this present moment, and that's all this conscious shift is doing, is taking our awareness internally rather than externally. So how you feel internally, you can then, you know, project it out externally. So for instance, I'm always like I'm in heaven, because I actually do live in heaven, because internally I'm living in heaven. So now I can express it externally and make my external world heaven too. But anyway, let's go into it, man. So like I said in my first video, my first conscious shift video, you know, when I broadcasted it, my beautiful earthlings, my beautiful human family, you are, I love you. You know, when I came on like that, shocked the whole world. And then I was like, one of my major insecurities is having a big head. Yes, having a big head. But, you know, when I put that out there, you know, probably shocked a lot of people. But, you know, it had to be done, man. I've got to release you from all these insecurities. So I'm here to tell you all mine. But anyway, yeah, having a big head was a major insecurity of mine. I dealt with this from a very young age. You know, being told I had a big head, and you know, going through school, you know, never really got told I had a big head too much in school in that sense, because, you know, I was respected. But still, a few of the girldems, Rem, you got a big head, you know, and I was like, thanks, man. It's not like I can't see it. It's not like it's not right there in front of me. Cheers. Knocking my confidence. But anyway, I got to the age around, when I got to 17, I was like, yeah, man, I'm going to touch the gym. I'm going to get in the gym and bang some weights and, you know, get wham. But then guess what else I put in my mind? I put in my mind that I needed to be big enough so my head would be in proportion with my body, or my body will be in proportion with my head. And this is what I put in my mind. This is how insecure I was. And this wasn't healthy, because from 17 to 25, I was like, I need to get this body big enough to match me head. You feel me? But then I switched it, man. I switched my, you know, my outlook on my head, and I thought, you know what? I'm supposed to have a big head, which obviously I'm supposed to because it's there on my head. But I mean, I said to myself, I'm supposed to stand out. That's how I switched it. I was like, because I'm a very energetic person and very vibrant, you know, and loving, and, you know, all the rest. I was like, you know, I'm supposed to stand out. I'm supposed to have this big head. So deal with it, Remy. And that's what I've done. I switched from, you know, my mind, because it's all a mindset. It's all in your mind, isn't it? You know, saying to myself that you know, my head was too big, to saying my head was good enough. My head was supposed to be this big, and it's supposed to stand out. And that was, you know, I dealt with that all my life, you know, wearing hats, wearing hoods. And I thought, you know what, allow it, you know what I mean, nothing no more. But anyway, yeah, man, that's how I dealt with my head. And now I love my head, because it's beautiful. Because what you got to remember is, look at this then. We've got creation. And in creation, everything is beautiful. But creation itself is beautiful as well, isn't it? We can all agree on that. So then that means you are beautiful because you are part of creation. Regardless to what anyone says, you are beautiful. Simple. And, you know, our insecurities, you know, we don't look at ourselves in the mirror enough. You know, I remember back in the day, I didn't like to look in the mirror, you know, because all I would see was a head, you know. And, you know, constantly observing yourself rather than acknowledging yourself. So now other insecurities that I dealt with growing up was you know, my feet. I'm 5'8" with a size 11 foot. Yeah, size 11 foot. And I got to I remember getting to the age around 15, and I was in school and I was like, yo, I probably had a size 9 back then. And I was thinking, yo, foot's big, so, you know. And obviously being slim, had a long foot, and this was an insecurity, you know, as we do. You know, you've probably done it, majority of us have done it, where we've bought trainers that are too tight. You know, we got tight up foot, you know, because we want the trainer to look smaller. You know, we don't want our feet to look so long. And we've all done this, you know, insecure about our feet. When your feet are amazing, your feet are the things that are walking you on the floor, like, you know, planted on the floor, on the ground. So yeah, my feet were one. My hair was a major insecurity. Growing up, I had straight hair, long hair when I was younger, and when we used to get our hair done as like my brothers and whatnot, I had straight hair and they had, you know, their hair was a bit more, you know, is the word coarse? I think it's coarse, but I had the straightest hair basically, and I had to get elastic bands in my hair when we got our hair done. And for them, it was more like, you know, they never got elastic bands and their hair would stay in for around a week and a half, 2 weeks when we got our hair done. And mine would fall out within a couple of days. And it was this made me very insecure about my hair. So then when I cut my hair when I was around 8ish, 9ish, I never grew it back till 2 years ago. And look now, I got beautiful hair. I've had to learn to appreciate my hair. Fingers. I used to hate my fingers. I used to bite my nails all the time. Eating myself. What am I eating myself for? But you know, I used to eat myself. Obviously my nails. And even down to like the skin. Round the nails I used to eat as well. But you know, that made me dislike my hands. But then I had to stop and say, you know, Rem, what are you doing? You know, grow your nails, and you know, take care of your hands. Stop eating yourself. So then I threw that insecurity away. And then the body itself anyway, you know, training, you know, going gym and whatnot, you know, you're constantly looking at the body. You know, I'm not disputing the gym, because the gym's amazing. But I mean, it's like this then. We have a goal of how we want to look, or a vision of how we want to look, a future, you know, future Remon. And then when you get there, 6 months down the line, you're still not there in your own head. People around you are like, yeah man, you're looking good. But nah, in your head, you're not looking good enough. And this is what we got to stop. We got to stop, yeah, having expectations of how you want to look and accepting your look for who you are right now. Because that's how I dealt with it. I had to, you know, look in the mirror, you know, get in the mirror and acknowledge your body for who you are, regardless of how you look. Because you might be thinking, oh, you're okay because you got a six-pack. Nah, I've dealt with all these things all my life as well. And as well, if I never had a strong mind, I could be still dealing with these insecurities, you know, because I've still got a size 11 foot. I've still got a big head, you know. I thought my arms are too long. silly Billy me, you know. But yeah, but we gotta be strong-minded in this. But you have to acknowledge and accept yourself for who you are. That's the main thing. You know, like I said, everything in creation is beautiful, and you are beautiful, regardless of, you know, what you have on the body or what your body looks like. You have to accept the body you're in, regardless. Yeah, I know some of us have, you know, better genetics than some, but it really doesn't matter. Why doesn't it matter? Because like I said, even the guys with better genetics are walking around with insecurities, and you obviously want to look like them, but don't realize that the insecurities they have. So you still have to, you know, acknowledge yourself for who you are. You know, in the process, it's not just gonna happen overnight, where you know, wake up and be like, you know, I'm free from all these insecurities. No, it's gonna take time, but you have to start loving it. You know, say, you know what, Toe, I love you, man. Start speaking to your body. I love you, Toe. You know, because your toe, you know, your toe's down there. It's got a mind of its own. You know, it's moving around. You're moving it, but I mean, it's a part of you. Your toe, I got a big toe. Just gotta put that out there. Growing up in school, I was called muscle toe. I used to look at my toe and think, whoa, it's massive, it's fat. You know, I acknowledged it, but I didn't love it. But now I love my feet. You have to love the whole body, every single thing about the body you have to love. But you have to acknowledge it first. You know, I don't want to talk too much, you know, and you know, bore you. But if you want to feel good, you have to move. You have to move. You can't be sitting still. You have to have discipline. Do you really want to feel good? That's what you got to ask yourself. Because if you really want to feel good, you'll be, you know, taking a jog around the park. Or, you know, remember, food has a major role in how we think and feel. So what are you putting inside your body to help it function in a better way, to help you feel better? Because like I said, if internally you're not feeling good, you need to sort it out. And if you're putting foods in you that are keeping you in that mindset of, you know, you not acknowledging, you know, and appreciating yourself for who you are, then, you know, you have to look at it and think, you know, I need to change this. The food we eat, I'm telling you now, if you change your diet, you know, eat more fruits and vegetables, you're gonna start feeling amazing. I promise you. But you have to, you know, it's all linked up, mind, body, and soul. You have to, you know, I've give out loads of information. If you watch my videos properly, I've given enough information for you guys to, you know, start your thing and, you know, build yourselves back up, build your confidence back up. Because that's all I'm here for. As a Starseeds, you know, as we're all Starseeds, but I mean, as, you know, the ones being more aware of what's going on, you know, it's our duty to help help you guys through this conscious shift. So I have to express my insecurities that I had to help you understand that these things no longer exist in my mind anymore. Because you have to love the body. You have to love your body. But I think I hit it up, man. I think I hit on all the, you know, subjects. I think I spoke. But yeah, I think I spoke enough about insecurities. I think you get the hint. I think you get the gist. But yeah, man, love your body, man. Appreciate the body. You know, acknowledge your body. Acknowledge it. You know, take your clothes off. Look in the mirror. You know, and yes, when I say take your clothes off and look in the mirror, because we don't like to look at ourselves, like I said, to do something like that. Look in the mirror, take your clothes off, and that's it, man. Love the body, release those insecurities, and appreciate. Peace and love to you. Like it, share it, subscribe, dislike it. It really doesn't matter. I will always love you.